Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. We are in the backyard, another afternoon in the backyard, trying to get the garden ready for spring. It's like a forever task when you're a gardener. There's always something to do out here. I just look at my back porch and check it out. It's just a mess right now, but it's okay. It's a beautiful chaos, as I like to say. We've been getting so much rain, so much rain, and I'm trying to come out here between the rain, kind of when it dries up, give it a day or two to dry up so that I won't slip and fall back here. But my husband did bring me some pallets home. What we did is cleared out this area. This area used to be filled with soil and we were growing different items there. But what I was thinking, I want to have a small little hoop house or greenhouse, something that I can begin to store my plants in the winter, or so that I won't have to have so much stuff in the house, because it's beginning to be a little bit crowded. We don't have enough space as it is. So we've been trying to come up with different organizational things inside of the house and also outside in the garden, so that we can have more space. So I thought, I wasn't 100% sure if this is going to be the final home for the small greenhouse. We're not going to have anything major, but I just wanted to see how it would do. I'm not in a rush to purchase anything right now. So I figured we could just use some pallets. At least we'll be able to store things on the pallet instead of having it everywhere. So my son is going to lay the pallets out. I'm actually really happy about this. I know it's just pallets, but at least I'll have something to grow my carrots on. I still haven't started carrots. I need to get those started. I'll have something to grow my potatoes on, okay? Because typically when you grow potatoes, they need to be resting up on something if you're growing them in a container or a bag, so that it can have good drainage. And before, when I first start gardening and growing different food, careful JJ with those nails. Try he has this stick with nails. Try putting that on the side of the trash can, behind the trash can, so none of us can trip on that and hurt ourselves with the nails. Okay. Don't be destructive. Teenage boy, that's kind of what they do. I lost my train of thought, worrying about you. We were talking about the pallets and carrots. Okay, the carrots. Guys, he scares me. He's been scaring me ever since he's been a little kid, okay? He's been a little stunt kid ever since. But I haven't started my carrots. I haven't started my potatoes. I feel like I'm repeating myself because I lost my train of thought. But you need something for the potatoes to rest on so they can have good drainage. So at least I'll have that. I purchased some grow bags this year, and I'm going to try to grow them in grow bags. Before, I had them in containers. Let me turn the camera around so you guys can see what I'm pointing at. Give me just a moment. Okay, let's take a walk in the back of the house. It's been raining, so I'm trying not to slip on any mud or anything. Oh, this is probably like mosquito haven back here. But before, I was growing my potatoes in these containers, and I feel like they're good if you're gonna grow them in the fall going into the winter. But in the summer, they just get absolutely too hot and it just fries the potatoes up. So I'm not going to grow them in these containers, although I'm going to keep them. They are beneficial eventually. I'll have to pot up some of my trees, and I'm gonna pot them up in one of these containers. So I'm gonna keep those for the future. Macho man. The other way, so it goes the other way. Okay. It's facing the wrong way, and I want it to be vertical also. What you saying? You had it facing the incorrect way, and I want you to lay it vertical instead of horizontal. I want you to lay it vertical. He's a macho man. You laid it the same way. You're facing it, so turn it around. Oh. Yeah. Okay. It's fine. Woo. Okay. Yeah, like that. And if you could push it a little towards the bench, just a little bit.
Like in a corner? Or?
Yeah, not all the way in the corner because we're gonna put some 4x4s there eventually. Yeah, like that. Yeah, that's fine. And then that one like that. That's a small one, so it's not gonna go in the middle. We're gonna have to probably put that one on the outskirt. Careful because ants are over there. I'm being a very good delegator right now. You get to be a delegator when you're cooking and cleaning, okay? He actually put on some gloves today. And he have on his boots. These are the high sea boots that he have on. We love these boots.
This fit?
Yeah. We may have to pull the other one out just a little bit, but I want it right there in that space. Whoa.
Other way?
Yeah. All right, so we'll be back in just a moment once we get everything laid out. All right, so we did go ahead and get everything set up. I am really excited about this. I know it's only pallets, but it's like a resting place for our potatoes, the tomatoes we're going to be growing, and anything else that we need to bring out and sit in the garden. That way I won't have a mess brewing on the back porch, and we can actually sit and use our back porch. So as I mentioned, I did purchase this stand on Amazon, and I think it's going to come in handy. It stated that you can use the stand on the indoors and also outdoors. So we did go ahead and purchase some dahlia tubers that we're going to be planting up this spring, and we're going to be planting them up in these containers here. All right, so I wanted to make sure I got a stand that was big enough to be able to hold them. So I can't pick this up with one hand. I'm gonna try. Hold on, guys. It's gonna be a little rocky right quick. Oh goodness. Okay, so that worked out perfect. I think I purchased like 12 dahlias, so I'm gonna use 2 of those. I have another one over there somewhere. I keep containers. I keep telling you guys that, but I'm going to put this over here. Is that raindrops? Oh my goodness. Can't even enjoy outside without it raining. But I'm just really happy about it. Okay, so I hope I'm able to come out here tomorrow morning so that I can go ahead and get the potatoes started. But I do have some more seedlings that I need to up pot, so let me go ahead and get set up so we can get that taken care of. Oh guys, look, the daylily is open. I purchased these from Home Depot for $7.98. And one thing that I love about it, it's full sun and it's a perennial. So I thought, add a little nice bright color plant in the front, and it's like a grass. So that's gonna be beautiful up front. It's just so cute, it's a cute little flower. Okay. Alrighty, so these are the seedlings. I have some jalapeno, Tabasco, habanero plants in this section. It looks like it's leaning over. I just watered them, so they may be leaning over just a little bit. But we have some red bell peppers, Cali Wonders, and jalapenos in this bunch. And these are all red bell peppers here. That was a nice task. I had to set the camera down and put it on a time lapse so that I can go ahead and continue. But this took me about an hour to go ahead and pot up the rest of those tomatoes. I did run out of containers. I do have some more over in the corner that I need to clean out, but I am pooped. Okay, so that I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more that I need to pot up. So I am not in a rush to do that. I could probably do that tomorrow in about maybe 20 minutes. So I will take care of that on tomorrow. But the goal is to do one thing at a time. My neighbor is walking by and he must be about to ring the doorbell. So that's why I'm looking back. But one task at a time. And I was able to finish that task. Sometimes I come in the garden and I have like a list of things to do. And for some reason, my mind tells me I can do it all. But it's just unrealistic to get all those things done at one time. So we'll have something else to do on tomorrow, as we are on the time clock, on a crunch to go ahead and get things done for the spring. So I'm glad that I got these potted up. I'm gonna leave them outside. On the prior video, I did tell you all that I was going to leave my transplants outside overnight. I actually left them out for maybe 2 to 3 hours, and I ended up coming to get them because the temperatures dropped to about 46 degrees overnight, so I didn't want to leave them outside. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna leave these outside for a couple hours because I just watered them, and then I'll bring them in tonight because the weather is going to be in the 40s again tonight. I just can't trust this new weather. I just cannot trust it. But let me just get off the camera, guys. I really appreciate you joining me today, spending time out of your lives to watch my video. You guys have a lovely, lovely night. Bye.